Ay, look, before you ask, girl, I'm down for whatever, You ain't gotta say it, I know I do it better, Loving you like ain't nobody out on my level up. I'ma give it to you like it's now or it's never,
Hey, come over, babe, let me do something. I know you need this escape, boy. I'm in love with you all day by my side. You got my heart out. I'm so say what you want, make you work for it.
Confident, vibrant, and quirky with an edge, this is 10 Minutes with Tiffany J, featuring the inside scoop on her mind, embodying interests, thoughts, and opinions. Also, the day in the life of an upcoming artist as she juggles the world around her, a 9-to-5, along with a handful of gifts and talents that will blow your mind. All things Tiffany J on her website at www.misstiffanyj.com. Now, let's get into the show. Hey, was it just enough for you? My girlfriends, they're through thick and thin. My girlfriends. So, you guys, it is another ride home. It's 9:34. Probably not going to get home till 10 o'clock hour, and you know how we do. Working overtime this week because we need that money. But it's good. I'm pacing myself pretty well. And the reason why we let off with the girlfriends is because I am actually going to be starting the series over. And I've actually never really watched it all the way. You know? I might have seen a few things. Obviously you could hear I know of the theme song, but a few months ago I watched the first episode. I know of the characters, and I have a friend of mine, she and I, we're going to watch it together. So this is going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what I discover. I'm excited to see what I explore and discover about myself in the process and see who I relate to. And as it relates to me and my current life and what I can do with that. I started watching Living Single last year. 2020, March, April, but then I got caught up into anime and One Piece, so you know how that goes if you're anime fans, which is really, really cool. I'm at episode number 600 of One Piece out of 900, almost up to 1,000, so I gotta catch up with that. But yeah, I'm gonna do Girlfriends. I'll finish Living Single. I just finished The Big Bang Theory, and I keep going back to watch it because it really has my heart and soul, and I'm not ready to part with these people. It's one of the best shows that I've watched in my entire life, and it's just beautiful. It's amazing. So God bless those characters. God bless the creators, the writers. Everybody's a part of that show. And I just hope to, I don't know, if I meet them, I'm just going to be oh, wow. I'm glad it always has a place near and dear to my heart. So yeah, Girlfriends, we're going to start tonight. I have some Tuscan Alfredo pasta with blackened shrimp and some salmon, and I'll have me some water. I'm gonna have that. It's one of the best meals. I get it from Dunwell's Kitchen, and that's my go-to. I love me some pasta. I'm probably also going to, I need to be working out. My arms are pretty, I have very low body fat in my arms. I'm trying to work on it in my legs, and I'm trying to work on it in my belly. Obviously, around that time of the month, everything gets bloated and water retention, blah, 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 whatever. But I really want to be consistent. So the conversation with one of my good friends is accepting your adulthood, accepting the fact that you are not 16 or 21 anymore, and that you need to get with the flow, get with the program. And I'm having a hard time with that, to be honest. I was on the phone with my uncle and a realtor lady, and we were going over numbers and things like that. And she was looking at everything, and she was like, you actually qualified for a house. And I was like, oh, okay. And then my mom was like, yeah, you're such and such age. You need to be thinking about your future. So, yeah. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to. Why? Like, everybody around me, I feel like, has been forced to grow up. Whether you had kids, whether something has happened as far as like with your career. Like, sometimes certain career paths force you to go into a certain lifestyle, like wearing suits and ties. Like, I turned down being a teacher because I was like, I don't want to be a suit and tie type person or be business casual. I did not want to do that. And also, that's not my passion. Teaching in other respects and aspects, but not in that one. I love being a camp counselor at the YMCA. That, you know, I outgrew that, but, you know, wearing t-shirt and jeans is great. Working at Michael's now, that gives me the flexibility to be comfortable and, yeah, with my attire. But now what I find as far as in my artistry, as far as Tiffany J is concerned, there's a certain level of professionalism, there's a certain level of tact, class, poise, and polishness that needs to happen, that at this day and age and time, season of my life, there is no more room for me to finesse my way, as Jewel would say. And I need to really diligently dig deep and get a routine together so that I can flourish and be the best version of myself. We watched this video on YouTube of Sarah Jakes Roberts when she was talking about The Undoing and how she's even younger than us. And we was like, dang, she is really doing it. She's on point. Now, mind you, she had her kids early, you know? And so, like I said, like in certain situations, they force you to grow up. I haven't necessarily really had that happen besides me like obtaining a car. Like the first car that I ever had, my grandparents gave it to me, and I did have an apartment at the time. So I had those responsibilities. And then, you know, I left my job and, you know, was trying to I was in transition. And then my car got out of whack, so I had to get a new car. So like those type of bills, like major bills that are on your credit, like that's what I had. So still paying off my car. I have, you know, a newer car now. This is like the third car that I've had, and I have about 2.5 more years on it, and then that'll be great. That's done, right? So no, we're not gonna get a newer car, but we're just gonna ride on that. And Hondas are like amazing, so they're gonna last forever. So doing that, and then I guess this next venture is gonna be like figuring out, okay, like what to do with a house kind of situation. And yeah, that's different, that's new, it's exciting. I just don't know. But yeah, like simple things as far as skincare routine, self-care, self-love, being consistent. Those are all the things that I'm trying to like solidify and explore and discover when it comes to like me, myself, and I. Like everything that you've seen from the outside in, if you see me, watch me, admire me from afar, you're probably gonna think like, oh my gosh, she's fabulous. And yes, it's true. But when you get to know me, you realize there are so many things, so many flaws. And I don't want to say flaws like it's terrible, but there's so many things, there's so much room and opportunity to grow. And I have so many challenges that I'm still facing on a day-to-day basis that I feel that I fight, and it makes it difficult for me to easily move to the next level. Now, what some people, Jewel don't know if she happens to listen to this ever. I so can't wait for her to like come back at me in the text messages. But what some people don't know is I have been growing, and I've been growing tremendously at work. And I wish that other people can speak on my behalf and be like, yeah, she's growing in her time management, she's growing in her management skills, her communication, and her flexing, and this and that. Like I'm growing. And some people, they just don't see me on a day-to-day basis to see my growth, like a little flower growing from the inside, from a seed up until like, you know, being watered and all of that stuff. You just don't see me. You don't see me. And every time I do something that reminds you of the past, Neil, you be thinking like, oh, that's the old Tiffany, but it's really not. It's a new Tiffany. And I've been working so hard on it. So hard. So, yes. Trying to accept the adulthood and all the responsibilities that come with it. And, yeah, I'm going to be watching Girlfriends. I'm going to start probably within the next 35 minutes. And I will give you my feedback within the next episode of 10 Minutes with Tiffany J. And shout out to Tiffany Hodge. I found her podcast called 5 Minute Sessions. 5 Minute Sessions with Tiffany, and she's basically a licensed therapist, and I just wanted to shout her out if she ever gets to listen to this. I love listening to your stuff. Sometimes while I'm doing my hair, washing my face, I get a chance to kind of just like see what another Tiffany is doing out there in the world, and things that they're facing, things that they're discovering. And no, she's not a substitute for therapy, as she says, but if you needed to pump me up or something to like a quick fix, of something to dig deeper into later on, she's definitely somebody that you can listen to. You can follow her Instagram at Tiffany Empowers, and yeah, she's a great person. So I just wanted to shout her out if she happens to listen to this, to let her know that I'm thinking of her. And go Tiffany's across the world. All right, thank you guys for listening. It's been a great episode, and I'm listening to watch. My words are getting mixed up. I am going to listen and watch Girlfriends, and I will check you guys in the next episode. Bye. That was another edition of 10 Minutes with Tiffany J. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. Now you can get more episodes on my website at www.misstiffanyj.com. But don't stop there. Hop on over to the music tab and check out your favorite Tiffany J record, starting with my latest singles, Work For It and Callin' Me, which is on all digital platforms. Also with a bomb video showcase on YouTube featuring the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, y'all, this is for the few people that I rock with, and if you want to connect with any of them for their expertise in their craft, hit me up so that I can link you. First, I want to shout out my indie label 646 Entertainment Group. It's a one-stop shop for the ultimate music experience, artist development, engineering, road management, business awareness on how to properly release your songs, get royalties, and more. Next, I want to shout out No Gossip, Just Talk with Tanisha and Mitra, who inspired me to step outside of my comfort zone and start this podcast. I pop up every now and then with a topic, and we have a blast with Girl Talk 101. Special attention needs to be drawn to my boy, Sarian, for answering my prayers and becoming a part of my journey musically and beyond. More to come as life unfolds. I'll save some for later. Now, my jewel, no pun intended, is my accountability partner, who has like the exact same mind as me. When we link, things happen in the atmosphere. I am so glad we crossed paths. Angel, my love, you are an inspiration. Dance fitness is a lifestyle, and you do it with such ease. If anyone wants to be fit, curvy, wavy, let me know. We can get our dance craze on with Angel. She's also one of the guests of No Gossip, Just Talk, so make sure you check her out there. Last but not least for now, the Purple Charlotte Steppers Club, which embodies an entire dance community of some of the best people I've met on the planet. You'll see me live there Thursday at 6:30 on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram with the Purple Thursday Experience. Now, if you listening to this need ad space and want to join the platform, DM me and we'll discuss membership so that we can get your business out there. Reserve your spot is next with Purple Charlotte Steppers Club. You all take care.
What's up, Dance World? This your boy Herschel KG. This beautiful lady is.
I'm Tiffany J.
If you missed out last week, you do not want to miss out this week because last week was lit.
Amazing. So, if you want to be in the building, make sure you go to purplecharlotte.com. Reserve your spot.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you can't make it, it's all right because you can go to Purple Charlotte Steppers Club on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And do what?
Join us live.
6:30 on Thursdays. We'll see you there, okay? We your hosts, Tiffany J.
Herschel KG.
Uh.
Deuces.
We'll see you there.